Hello everyone, welcome to Informatica support videos. I am Manidipti from Informatica Global Customer Support. In this video, we will discuss on how to create data access service connection in CAI. You can create a data access service connector on a secure agent to access data directly from the database. You can use the DAS connector to connect to the below mentioned databases. Before creating the DAS connector, you must copy the required jar files to your secure agent in the following path: secure agent installation directory, apps, process engine, ext. You make sure you download the jar files based on the database that you use, and the jar files must be compatible with the database version you use. Once the jar files are placed on the agent machine, you can restart the process server service from the UI of the administrator page. Now we can proceed with creating the DAS connection. To create a DAS connector, click on New and select Data Access Service Connected Using Form in the Application Integration page and click on Create. Under the Definition tab, specify the values specific to your database instance. In this example, we have taken Snowflake connector. Under the Actions tab, provide the SQL queries to be used, and you can use any number of actions which runs the queries on the DB. Once the service connector is created and tested successfully, you can create an app connection on top of the service connector. Once the app connection is created, you can use that in the process in the service step and run SQL queries to the database. Now we can proceed with the demo. Create a service connector using Create Service Connector and Data Access Service Connector using Form and click on Create. Once it is created, you can specify the JDBC driver name, connection URL, username, password, everything specific to your database. Once it is done, you can click on Actions and provide the action names and the input fields that you want to use to pass value to the SQL query. And in the SQL binding, you can click on Edit here and provide your SQL query name and the SQL query to be used. If you are passing it as a value from a process, make sure to provide the field as mentioned here. And once it is done, you can test it. So once it is tested, you can check that the successful result as updated rows is equal to 1. Once it is tested successfully, you can create an app connection on top of it and provide all the DB details, and make sure to set the type as the service connector type. Once the app connection is created and tested successfully, you can create a process on top of it. In this, I have selected the service step and set the service type as connection, provided the connection name and selected the action as sample insert. And in the input fields, I have passed value to that input field. So I want to insert this value test into the database. Once it is done, save the process, publish it, and post that you can run the process. So we can see that the process executed successfully. You can refer to the below documentation and knowledge base links for reference. We would like to hear from you on the feedback of the video. You can write an email to supportvideos@informatica.com. If you have any technical issues, please raise a support ticket. Thank you.